All right, next video is about combining a faster chart with a slower chart, and where to put stops, where to put targets, and why, and some simple explanations, beginning to put it all together into something that is useful. For this purpose, I'm using the TradingView, and I am using the replay function, and I know that the trade here is going to work out, but this is an example. I'm showing you something about how I use the system, right? So recently, this is the 1 hour chart, and for whatever, price has been going down. We had the most recent block here. Let's in fact actually zoom in more, because let's do this, right? Let's zoom in more, and let's go like this, make it bigger. We have the recent block here, right? Recent power here. We get some empty space here. This is the open space between, you see, green, red, 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 and space between here, right? Some people call this the gap. I simply call it power block. People call it FVG. And well, what's happened is the people pushing price down had more power than the other players, and because of that we have some power vacuum here. It has some validity for the block, but the block is where we are looking for action. So this is the block here, and this is the recent low before, and then we have a next push down. We got the push down to here, so we came from somewhere down, come back up to this block here, became even further down, and because of this, on this chart, this is where we had power, and there should be some sort of power in this area here, right? On top of that, we have also the sessions outlined by the session indicator. So yellow is Asia, and we have closed above Asia. We are looking for shorts though, but we closed above Asia, also previous New York, and also previous London. So I mean, this should be quite substantial. If there is power to the downside, something should be present here. If we look at the bars themselves, we can see that there's small power vacuum here, along with this one here, right? And if we go even further and go with some fib, right, you can see that this is 50% here at the power gap, and right now we go up, right? So at this point in time, let's go one bar forward. Boom. Now what happened here? We go up, we reject, we go down, nothing happens. Okay, cool. So are we gonna look for shorts now? Maybe. Let's check next bar. Boom. Big fat rejection, right? Now we rejected even further, and we just opened New York. New York session started, and okay, even more rejection. Let's go to the M5, and let's go to a faster chart and see what's going on, right? So 5 minutes. Okay, right. So here we just opened. The red box is New York. So on this 5-minute chart, like this, we have the high. We should have power from here, and let's see now. Okay, we got down, we got up. No internal model yet, right? But look at the bars. Green up, new high from the rejection here, rejecting something. We go down, reject again, and now a red candle. So first red candle down, second candle red down. We come back down, a red. Now we need a close below here, because this is where we originated the red one. We need to close here for the internal model to create this, right? Okay. Let's see if we do this though. Okay, let's remove this. We need that. Okay, let's see. Another bar. Not yet, right? Another bar. Not yet, right? Another bar. Another one. Yes. Now, what do we have on the screen? Okay, make it very obvious. We come up, that's fine, and we create some kind of reaction because, well, quite honestly, you see the pins are bigger than some of the bars previously, and we got some new power here, quite visible pins, right? So what do we have? down, up, and down. Might not be accurate with the drawings, but you see my point, and this is actually something like this, right? So we have the wave down pattern. So now the point is here. So we would enter here, right? This faster model, or LFT as some people call it, I just say this is a faster chart used for entry, because imagine like two cogs in a machine, right? One is slow, it's big, and one is fast, it's smaller. So the point is to outline the two together, right? So that one big cog moves and the small one, and they both point in the same direction at the same time. This is what the model does, right? So the M5, the LFT, is now showing me power to the downside, and we should have power or from here. So currently it's 150. It's a bit difficult to understand that, but let's do it like this. Let's make it into 100. Okay, it's almost 100, right? So let's say we have a stop here, we have an entry short, right? And now we need to look at the bigger picture to imagine where the power is going. Okay, so draw my next bar for me. I didn't intend for that to happen. I wanted to place the target down here. Okay, yeah, that's a bit broken. So what I wanted to do was something like this, right? Let's draw it out here, and let's go to M5. So the entry would be here. This is what I want to do. Wait, no, it's backwards. Come on, man. So, okay, just above. And we go down. Probably this, right? Because yeah, the previous low was here. That's why we aim for the level, to make it clear, like this, right? And let's go like this. H1 5, right? See, this is the H1 level, this line here, that's the target, and that's the entry, that's the stop, and that's an example of the model. So again, the overall idea is we were searching for shorts here. We find some power gap or something in the model that makes us able to trade in the short direction. And what we find is actually, here is a small power vacuum here. Let me remove the sessions and volume candles. Right, so here's a small vacuum. Now you see it, right? It's one big bar with a pin there and a pin on the other side. There's a gap there. It also happens here, right? And what's happening here is like this and like this, and that's like that. So now I marked out the gap, and what we see is, I can actually draw it out, and you see that the power vacuum here was rejected by price, and that is also visible on the M5 like this. However, we find the level on H1, right? Another way to see that is to do like this and enable this indicator, 1 hour. No, not this, not this. We should see it unless we surpassed it. Maybe it's closed beyond. It's probably, yeah, you probably need to go back to find it. Yeah, well, oh yes, there we go. That's the outline gap, right? And you see that we reject it. So point is, as soon as we reject it, this or this thing, then we can use it to go short. And if we're using it this bar, the first one, it's getting a bit long-winded here, but yeah, if we're using the first bar like here, then we will go to M5, and you will see, okay, we come here, right? This may be an entry for the short here, sure, but why is there not no trade here? Why? So green, red, we come down, so now we have one leg. Now we need to close below this level, and it happens here, right? So there would be a short here. Why is there no short here? It's 14:30. That's exactly when I know and everybody else knows that new power or new volume comes into the market, and we need to see what happens with this new volume, right? So after the new volume, boom, 1, 2, 3, okay, we can find a new trade, new direction. Same way that like a news event or something that is planned comes into the market, we need to see what happens when the new power comes to the market. Yeah, that's one example. Let's see. Right. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's almost enough. Maybe if we can find some other good example. I mean, I'm searching for examples to prove the point, to prove, like, to show proof of concept. I'm not trying to see if I, I'm not trying to cheat, that's not it. Is there anything fun here? I think we have. Right. See here? Okay, so we have been coming down, and I can outline it. This is the low. This is the high. This is one low. Also this, but yeah, this is one high. Here and here. Yeah, so you get the idea. Zigzag down. This is the recent block. Green and the high point, and with the green, and we go here. Right. So within this structure should be some kind of indication that we should target this low. Yeah. Let's go H1. Should be some kind of indication within this, right? And now let's go and find it, right? Let's just go here. I know we already know what's going to happen, but let's see if we have the M5 structure within this block to find it, okay? I think this actually has one fail and another winner, but yeah, there's also an H1 model here. Down, yes, up, down, yes. Yes, there's an intra winner here directly on the H1 chart. Okay, M5, let's go. And yep, okay, right. See, we come here, 16. We came from here, we don't close beyond, so there's no wave pattern, right? And we close even higher, and yeah, we don't close beyond here. Come here, double, no switch beyond, we close even. It's higher now, we're at 0, 0. So now we're outside of the time area for trading, and then we come into start of London, here somewhere, right? Also like going. Now we have a wave down with this level, so there's some reasons to go short here, right? Yeah, if we are really the winning trade here, or well, the idea is to find a reason to short. The reason would be close beyond this, which happens here. So what do we have? We have the high of the block here. We have this low. We have a new low created here, meaning this has power. And then we go down, we go back, reject it again, and reject it again. So either like this or this formation here, one of these two is the reason to go short. And then we have, yeah, the London, the New York comes here. And then we get green, red. Let's see, red, green, red, and we need to close beyond this. So here is a short, this block here, and we target whatever we are targeting, the low, right? Just gonna find more trades. Just gonna do like this because it's easier to see them. Yeah, okay. We are 06000, yeah, okay, 08. So at this time, this block here, this red one, we are at London session. So, and we see this one breaking below. That's awesome. It's perfect. So we have red down, green up, and red close below. We have zigzag pattern here. Might be difficult to see, but let's zoom it in for you. So again, I'm holding the cursor at the point where London open bar is on M5, right? And we close beyond this level, meaning that we have a wave. If you want to use the wave pattern to enter short, meaning we go from here, 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 enter short here with the stop above here, targeting the H1 low, which is down here somewhere, right? Or if the signal is the direct price signal on price, then it's the bars, red, 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 red down here, green and up. And notice we don't go higher. Oh, maybe we go higher here, but I mean, I'm not gonna hold since it's gonna zoom in and check, right? But the point is like red down, green up, and red even further. So this bar in that case is the short. And yeah, so, and yeah, I'm not gonna put the stop here because that would be silly, right? We would have to have the stop like it here or something, because we have a gap in power here, we have a level before here, and that is from my years of watching charts. I mean, at least putting it here, and also depending on, like, check the value 0.8588, and if we are shorting here 0.854, that is 4 pips. There is no way that I'm gonna put a stop on a trade on with 4 pip stop. I probably would be like something like this in reality, right? With a small intra. Anyway, so there's short signals here, right? And we might cover the top. So, and we are targeting the low. 4.8 is a nice R, right? It's good enough. I mean, why go for the 4 pip stop? Just might work, but come on, man. So anyway, that's fine. It's completely, totally fine. And yeah, that will happen in London, but you know, we go from the faster chart to the slower chart both in the same direction, and use like pretty much both the same price formations on both, and we need to make them synchronized. That is the point. That is what we're doing here. So, and as it happens, sometimes small stop can work. It's up to you, but that's not how I personally do it. And yeah, if you want to get into really the details here, red, 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 there is a small power gap here. And personally, why should I put a stop here when there's a power vacuum here and a recent turning point here? Because, you know, bottom becomes high, right? So this should be strong again, meaning this entire thing should be, if we have power down, the orange block should show us where the power is. So even at least here or here is for the stop, and because of the spread, there's absolutely no way I'm letting 4 pips be here, because, well, yeah, that's just silly, right? When we have so many R. 11 R? No way, man. Fine, this is fine. It's absolutely fine. So yeah, let's make the charts fit. Let's make the examples work, right? No, my point is to show the philosophy, the idea of the system. And if trades are found that doesn't work, guess what? Welcome to the reality of trading the market, right? So if you like this, if you have any questions, like it, post your questions. If you don't like it, whatever. Yeah, that's yeah, more examples will come. Thank you.